Hello, my beautiful people. I'm sorry that I have been an absent leader. I do greatly apologize for that. But the body does what the body does, and dims the brakes when you're living the life with chronic pain and other chronic conditions. And I have been getting my ass kicked by my nerve damage, by my asthma, and some of the gut issues that go along with being autistic. Because autism gut is totally a thing. Hey, parents with special kiddos, don't let doctors tell you that autism gut ain't a thing, because yeah, I've lived with it for as long as I can remember. Had to go through not one, but two gastrointestinal studies when I was 8 because my guts weren't functioning as well as they should have been. And my mom noticed something was wrong. And she was like, hey, there's something wrong here. And yeah. And let me tell you, Barium, it's not tasty. Not tasty. Not at all. It's liquid chalk. And if you are at all sensitive to freaking textures, like in any way, if you're at all sensitive, that's just refried torture. And yeah, yuck. You couldn't pay me enough to do that again. And what came out of it, having to do it not once but twice, well, that's just how her guts work. Well, no, how they don't work, but it is what it is. Yay. But yeah, autism gut is real. And when you combine autism gut with a gut bug, yeah, that's really fun. And I'm still recovering from said gut bug. I'm still having some digestive issues, and I'm still pretty damn dehydrated. So yeah, I feel wonderful. Super duper wonderful. Yeah, I'm sitting in the grocery store parking lot, getting ready to leave. Uh, that's actually what inspired me to do this just now, because the joys of living from paycheck to paycheck, yeah, sometimes bills hit and you don't realize bills are going to hit, and it makes it even more interesting and complex when your executive function sucks and you tend to forget when bills are going to hit, even when they're regular bills and you know that they hit on specific days. But yeah. So I had something hit and it dropped my amount of available monies below what I thought I had. It was going to be a simple matter of switching some money over from a different area, from a different account, to the one that I was using. But the gentleman that was in line behind me, he was like, oh, honey, don't worry about that. Just put it on mine. And he bought my ice cream. Yeah. He bought my ice cream and my dairy substitute that I use in my shakes, and faith in humanity restored. Because I've been seeing stuff. Oh, the joyful news that reminds us of how evil we are to each other. Well, today I got reminded that people can be good just because they want to be. And it's not just me trying to change this crazy world by myself, but there are other people that want to change this world too. And they want it to be like it's supposed to be. People helping people. And today it wasn't me helping, it was me getting helped. And I don't get that very often, at least not from people that I don't know. But it was nice to experience. It's nice to receive that once in a while when you're so used to giving it and you don't necessarily get it back. But yeah. It's just amazing sometimes how you can just be living your day and somebody comes along and bonks you with a blessing. And I sure got blessed today. Oh yeah, it was $7.24 worth of blessing, but sometimes it's not how much money it is or the size of the blessing, it's the fact that you got it. And I got it. And I appreciate it. And here's my blessing to all y'all. I love you. You are important, even if you don't think you are. You are important. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are valuable in this world. People can hate for no reason. I can love because I want to. And I do. All y'all are beautiful and amazing and special. Powerful in your own way. If you haven't yet discovered what your power is, spend some time and figure it out. Explore some stuff. Play with some stuff. Tinker around with some random things. Just for the joy of doing it. Just do something because it's fun. Don't do it because somebody told you to, or you feel like you have to, or it's something that's being required of you for whatever reason. Don't do it for that reason. Do something because it's fucking fun. For the joy of it. Go sit outside on a nice day. Take your dog to the dog park. Lay on your bed with your cat and play. If you like art, go do some art. Just for the fuck of it. Don't do it because you think you need, I need to make something to sell. No. Make something for you. And if it's something that somebody else might want later on, that's okay. But make something because you want to make something. Don't do it because you feel like you have to. Do it because it's fun. Because you enjoy it. Right now I'm working on a baby blanket for a friend's kid who's having a baby. So weird when your friend's kids are old enough to have their own kids. It's a weird feeling. And it's going to be a weird feeling when my cousin that just got married starts having kids of her own, because I changed her diapers. I watched her grow up. I don't feel like she's old enough to get married, much less have her own kids. I mean, yeah, I'll be thrilled to death when she does. Cousin April, this is a shout out to you. I love you dearly, baby. Because you're the sweetest. Just because it makes me feel weird that I was at your wedding doesn't mean that I wasn't thrilled to death. But yeah, there's things that make you feel weird and make you feel old. But then again, sometimes those things are super beautiful. Even when they think that, even when people think that it's not beautiful and it's not amazing and that, oh, she shouldn't have decided to have a kid with that dude. Well, she did, and it happened. Get over it. Be excited that you've got a grandkid coming. And what happens, happens. That baby didn't choose to be here, but it's coming. That baby didn't choose to exist, but she's going to be here. And she's going to be beautiful, and she's going to be as amazing as her mama. And she's going to have as much love as she needs to get along in this world. And she's going to have Auntie Samantha. Great Auntie Samantha. Oh, that's weird. Great Auntie Samantha. Yeah. She's going to have great Auntie Samantha to say, hey, why is this way? And I may or may not have an answer for that, but, that's part of helping kids figure out themselves in this world. Kids are beautiful. Watching your friends' kids that you watched grow up have kids is beautiful. Even when it feels weird, it's still beautiful. But yeah, go do something fun. Just for you. Just because. I mean, go paint that painting. Go build that what's it out in the garage. Add some things to your pickup truck. Even if your wife thinks it's stupid. I mean, hell, if you're into that kind of thing, go buy yourself a cosplay outfit from the Bat and the Cat. I'm not into that, but if you are, do it. Go float your boat. Go float a flotilla of boats. Whatever you need to do. I mean, just do something that feels good. Do something that reminds you you're alive. That reminds you that you are amazing. That you are beautiful. That you are the coolest person on this planet. I mean, even if I'm the only human on this planet that thinks that you're super amazing, even if you got a dog, be the person your dog thinks you are. Because I guarantee you, your dog thinks you're awesome. I guarantee you, pardon me, I'm having cognitive issues. But yeah, I guarantee you that your dog thinks you're awesome. Your cat thinks you're adequate. If you fed your cat today, your cat thinks you're adequate. And I mean, just do a thing. And when you're done doing that thing, go do another thing. It doesn't matter if it's important in the grand scheme of the universe. It doesn't matter if it's useful. Not all the things we do have to be useful. I mean, not everything I make is useful. I don't care. I make things just to make things. Because I can. Because it feels good. I post videos of my cats and my dogs on my channel. Is it useful? It's arguable whether, depending on the definition of useful that you want to use, that's arguable that it may be useful. Is it productive? Also arguable whether it's actually useful or not. Again, that depends on the definition of useful we're using. And productive, I mean, the video I posted of Molly last night sure has gotten quite a few views in the last day, which means people are at least getting some enjoyment out of it. And the video of Jane enjoying her banana still amazes me that not only does she enjoy bananas, she can disappear one as quickly as she does. That's just wacky. My Jane dog, she's the coolest. She'll never be as cool as Ember, but, you know, it's hard to compete with the first. It's really hard for the second love to compete with the first love. And Ember was my first love. Jane will never be Ember. But she's a damn good Jane. She's real fucking good at being Jane. And she is so silly. So silly. Freaking incredibly silly. But that's okay. Because that's who she is. But actually, what I need in my life right now is silly. I need the silliness. I need my fuzzy little goober dog who's not so little. 50 pounds of weird. I love my 50 pounds of weird. Yeah. And my friend is getting closer to getting the things she needs done to be able to move and get further away from the sphere of influence of the complete douche canoe that she's trying to get rid of. All he wants to do is be a problem. He doesn't want to be the solution to any problems. He wants to be the problem. And she doesn't need that in her life. He needs to go be somebody else's problem. But we're getting closer. End of the month. She's going to have some surgeries done. And then after she gets through the initial recovery period from that, probably by the end of May, she'll be up here. And we'll be able to get her on the road to having the life she wants rather than the life she's been stuck with. And we'll be able to get her feeling good about herself. And she said she wants to make some appearances and become my co-host on the Tough Chick Network. And I think that's great because I think it'll help her a lot. It will help her, you guys will help her rebuild herself and help her feel super awesome and wonderful and remind her who she is. And that there's more to her than what he thinks she is. Because, oh, yeah, no. He's a lying sack of crap. And he can just disappear off the face of the planet. And none of us would care a damn bit. But I better go home and get my ice cream in the freezer because, it's 70 degrees here. And it's a little warm for ice cream outside the freezer, unless you're actively eating it. So I better get my butt going, and I shall talk to you later, my lovelies. Y'all are beautiful. I love you. And when I say I love you, I mean I love you exactly the way you are. If you're a mess, you're a beautiful mess, and I love that mess. I mean, most days I'm a beautiful mess, so, or at least that's what my husband thinks. I believe in that. Even when I don't believe that I'm beautiful, I believe that he believes I'm beautiful, so that's enough. And if you don't believe you're beautiful, let my belief that you're beautiful be enough. At least for today. At least for now. And until I talk to you next, go do something lovely for someone. Doesn't have to be big. Doesn't have to be expensive. Actually doesn't have to cost a damn dime. Go do something nice. Go do something fun. Go out there and live life because it's getting nice outside and it's time to do that for yourself. Y'all are beautiful. I love you. Bye, my lovelies.